No, I got to.
God damn, my God, please.
31 to 28. You 51 this way?
You need to wash where the sun don't shine, my guy.
Two-tone diamonds when I walk in. They was watching, now they talking, cause I'm popping.
Guys, Wick Had the Clutch here, back with a brand new YouTube video. On today, man, we got when cops have to arrest their friends. Let's check it out.
Cops are usually dealing with people and criminals they've never seen before.
Yeah.
But what happens when instead it's their own friends that they have to arrest?
Ain't nobody jumped out, Buck.
Yes, they did. Kevin, did they
Stay
not?
out of this, Kevin!
Here are 3 examples of this happening, starting with the case of Buck Preston.
Dang, man, imagine your friend arresting you, or like police arresting you, and one of them's your friend. Like, bro, you do me dirty, bro. Don't snitch on me, bro. Don't get involved, Kevin. Like you freaking own them or something. Like, bro, don't try arresting me. Don't even get involved in the story, bro. You're not part of that, bro. Don't try to act like you was there, bro. I was there. You wasn't with me when I was getting jumped in the back of the QT. You know what I mean? Like,
Buck,
that's tough.
What?
You know you ain't got.
Damn, Michael.
You know you ain't got a driver's license.
Don't do this, please.
I got to.
Man, goddamn, Michael. Please.
I got to.
No, listen to me.
No.
Please, just listen.
Sheriff sent me.
The sheriff.
Sheriff, captain. I mean, they've seen you driving. We gotta get you.
One of the cons to small town living is that everybody knows each other, including the cops.
Oh, yeah.
The town sheriff claims to have seen Buck
Small
driving his
town,
Chevy
bro.
pickup, but nearly every cop in town knows he doesn't have his license. So what else is there for Buck to do to try and explain his way out of it?
What's up,
I'm
bro?
telling you, I'm just trying to tell you something. Listen, if you listen to me. The person that was driving this truck just jumped out of the fucking on goddamn Lake Morality, and goddamn, I had no other way to get it here, buddy. I swear to God, I'm not going to drive it no more. I promise you.
No, I got to.
God damn, my God, please.
31 to 28. You 51 this way?
You need to wash where the sun don't shine, my guy.
That's crazy, bro. I just passed it.
You just passed him?
Yeah, on
he didn't
67.
turn around?
No, he didn't. I swear to God, he didn't. Michael, I just swear to God, if you listen to me, bro, I swear to God.
We're about to right now. Sure, if he's stating someone jumped out behind the wheel.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get my truck home. That's it.
Buck,
Bro, I swear to God,
you can't
bro.
get a driver's license in the state of Florida, dude. That's how bad it is.
Buck's story is that his friend was driving his truck, but ditched him out near a lake, leaving him with no option but to drive back home himself.
Hey, yo, that's stealing. He stole his homie's truck. That's like me parking a Lamborghini at the mall and then leaving, and then my friend drives it because I'm gone. Like, bro, that's still my Lamborghini. You're not gonna drive it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, man.
Unfortunately for Buck, though, we are in the 21st century, and the officer reminds him he could have just called someone with a license to drive him back.
Exactly, bro. We're not living in the Stone Age no more. We're living in 2020, 2023.
That he still broke the law regardless of the circumstances. Predictably, Buck wasn't very happy about this.
I get it, but man, you still can't drive, bro. Pull it off the road and wait till someone has a valid license.
You don't even got a license.
What?
Let's go.
That's crazy, dude. Would you tell him?
Let's go, Buck. I'm not playing this game.
What do you mean? I'm telling you the truth.
Nobody jumped out.
God damn it. I'm pissed on your foot.
If you're gonna run, bro, at least be fast, bro. This guy's slow.
Man, I'm trying to tell you something.
Ain't nobody jumped out, Buck.
Yes, they did. Kevin, did they
Stay
not?
out of this, Kevin!
Did they not?
Kevin, back up.
Kevin, you stay out of this.
Did they not jump out?
Back up, Kevin.
God damn, dude.
I'm trying to get respect when you go rough with me like that.
Don't get involved, Kevin. If you do, I'm talking to you, Kevin. You're gonna be sorry. You're gonna be sorry.
Get up!
Despite the chase not lasting very long at all this did was add an extra charge to Buck's already fairly long list. And given how close everyone seems to be here, you just know this police chase is going to be the talk of the town. Part of the struggle on the ground had to be cut, but the cops reported that Buck resisted so hard that they had to deploy a taser to make him calm down. The footage returns when Buck was fully restrained and handcuffed. Buck was taken to the officer's patrol vehicle and driven back to the station. Obviously angry, he decided to make the conversation on the way back personal.
I don't talk to you about your mom in this. I don't give a fuck if you talk to me about my mom or not. Leave my family out of this, dog.
All I'm saying is this. Would she be proud of you
fucking taser to me when I was not even resisting when you done that.
You were resisting.
What the fuck I was? You had me.
He's taking it too personal.
Yeah, that's why we had each other in headlocks. Whatever. Look, Buck.
Yeah.
Stop bringing my mom into it.
Real proud too, huh?
There's little information about what happened to Buck after this video, but it's likely he was charged with driving without a license and resisting arrest. There's an argument that Buck could also be hit with fleeing to elude an officer, but this is a felony that comes with a 5-year prison sentence. It's more likely the officer gave his friend the misdemeanor charge worth just a couple months in jail. It's unlikely the suspects in this next
So he got lucky. He got lucky he was his friend. He could have got 4 more years, bruh.
case got the same treatments though, as it wasn't just a civilian caught breaking the law, but also their cop friend.
Hello. How you doing? Reason I stopped you is your right brake light is out. Who do you work for?
So did you stop me because my right brake light is out?
Yeah.
Or did you stop me to ask me who I work for?
Well, I'm asking you both.
DCS.
What?
DCS.
DCS. What's DCS?
You don't know what
Department of Children's Services?
As he mentioned, the suspect named Petra Edgerton was originally pulled over for a broken brake light,
Department
but
of
the
Children's
officer quickly
Services.
noticed
What is
something
DCS?
else, a police badge around Petra's neck. Firstly, this cop doesn't recognize the supposed officer,
Undercover cop?
but it's also unusual to see a police officer driving around in a broken car. Something feels off, so the cop decides to investigate further.
See your license then?
Something's
Do you have
off.
your badge on you? Like your ID badge?
I'm badge for.
Being a police officer.
See, this is what you're asking me all those questions.
Right.
Saying you stopped me for my right brake light.
So, if you're a police officer, you understand what probable cause is, right?
So what's the problem with that?
Man, the thing about police officers, man, is they got too much pride, man. Not playing. No, but like, nah, this man, it's this like, this guy, I don't know if this is a guy or a girl, but this dude inside the car is bugging, bro. Like, not trying to give the ID or nothing, just making everything a problem.
Your right brake light's out.
My right brake light wasn't out when you followed me out of the gas station.
Yeah, it is. It's out right now.
The car wasn't even on when you followed me out of the
Doesn't
gas
matter. You're driving with a brake light out on the streets, so it's an
station.
equipment
No, but you
violation.
followed me out of the gas station.
I saw it when you were pulling out.
At this point, the brake light issue is the least of the cops' worries. It's difficult to classify what exactly an off-duty officer is supposed to act like, but something about Petra is triggering alarm bells for the cop. She's acting defensive, being closed off, and giving strange, vague answers to questions that a real cop would be able to answer. So it's time to quit the games and figure out exactly what's going on here.
Look, long story short, I just want to know who you work for.
And that's the issue. Why do you want to know who I work for?
Because I've never seen you around here before. You're not a police officer that works here.
You don't know who I am. If
That's
you just
right.
said you never seen me.
Right. So, are you a police officer or are you not a police officer?
So because a black person walks into a store with a badge,
Bro, are you serious, bro? Now you're bringing up skin color? I mean, girl. Are you serious right now? You're saying because he pulled you over because you're black now? That's crazy, bro.
gun is an issue.
That has nothing to do with you being black. Are you a police officer or you're not a police
I'm not
officer?
a police officer.
You're not a police officer? So why would you go into Quick Trip and get free food with your badge and gun?
Because I'm an officer. You don't have to be a police officer to go in there.
She wants the donut discount, bro. Man, I low-key wish I was a cop now. I'm gonna have to become a cop, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It has its perks, man. You know what I'm saying? It really does have its perks.
Doing it for 3 years.
So you're not a
It's not-
certified police
It's
officer.
not probable cause. It's a personal thing.
There are a dozen ways for a cop to prove that they work for a certain agency. For example, she could give the name of her department and supervisor and have the cop check the names with them. This would only take a couple minutes, and any real cop would know this, so the fact that she's getting defensive instead and turning this into a personal thing is a huge red flag. It's also clear that Petra
Red
doesn't
flags on
seem
red
to
flags,
realize
man.
what she actually did wrong. Just minutes earlier, she was seen inside the store presenting her badge and gun to the cashier and walking out with free food. This isn't just cop impersonation, it's theft. So the cop needs to get to the bottom of this.
Did I steal from
Are you
Quick Trip?
Yeah, if you're not a police
I
officer.
did not steal from Quick Trip. I went up to the register, spoke to the guy that works there, and told him I had his drink.
So you're presenting yourself as a police officer with your badge and your gun on the side.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Bro,
understand.
She's so broke she can't pay for a little drink from a gas station. Are you serious right now? Bro, for like a donut, a gas station snack?
But my issue with you is, you seen that. You say because you never seen me before.
So who do you work
follow
for?
me out of the store.
Who do you work for?
Are you
Who is
really
DCS?
How long have you been working?
12 years, 13 years.
How do you not know what DCS is?
I have no
Like I
idea
said,
what
it's
this
the
is.
Department of Children's Services. What is it? Explain it to me.
I don't have to explain myself to you. If you're gonna give me a ticket for a tail light, you give me a ticket for a tail light.
Okay. You see your license?
More than
Since
so,
he's
like,
getting nothing out of Pectra, the cop decides to call up DCS himself, and his
See,
suspicion
man, like the thing about talking to cops, bro, is you can never be a smart ass because like you trying to be smart, with a cop is like you're basically asking to get a ticket, bro. Like when you're trying to be smart with a cop, you're basically like making sure you leave with a ticket. If you're nice and cool about everything, you probably won't get a ticket. You know what I'm saying? If you act scared or keep your composure and just like keep your be calm, cool, collective, that's like the best thing to do, because that happened to me before. Like I got pulled over by a cop like years ago, and I just kept it calm, cool, collective, and I left with no ticket. I didn't do anything wrong, but they tried saying I had no insurance and all that, but I did. But yeah, I don't know. I think they just thought I was driving sketchy. It was like my first car, so I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, you can't mess with the one who's giving you tickets. You know what I'm saying? Or else you're gonna get a ticket.
get instantly confirmed.
Who's your supervisor?
What does that have to do with my brake light?
What it has to do with is you've told me you're a police officer or you're an officer for DCS. I've got DCS on the phone. They say you don't work there. So who's your supervisor?
It seems that the suspect knows at least something about policing, as she chooses to remain silent from now on. So the cop turns his attention to the passenger of this vehicle, who at this point hasn't said a word. When he asks for her ID, he gets a huge surprise.
I have one of your employees here, Brandy Green. She was with her friend, Pectra Edgerton. Brandy decided that she was going to give Pectra her badge and her gun to go into Quick Trip and get some food. So I pulled them over for a broken taillight. Pectra was driving. She had the badge on and the gun on. When I pulled them over, she identified herself as a DCS officer and then later admitted to not being a DCS officer. And your employee, Brandy Green, admitted to giving her the gun and the badge to go into Quick Trip to get the free food.
After investigating just a little further, both Pectra and the actual cop, Brandy Green, admit to everything. Following the incident, Brandy resigned from her job at the DCS, and Pectra is facing felony charges for impersonation, carrying a sentence of up to 5 years in prison. There's many more examples of these cops that seem to just forget they also need to follow the rules, just like Corporal Scott Bertzik
You're abusing your job at that point.
did on New Year's Day 2021.
Or someone else's
When
job.
Officer Brooke Shutterly arrived at the scene of a car crash, she realized it wasn't just her supervisor at the wheel, but a good friend of hers.
So,
Reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
cool.
No, not really.
Not really. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
Your car's fucked up.
No, absolutely. Which I just fucking fixed.
Obviously, Brooke and Scott are familiar with each other, and curiously, Scott holds nothing back when describing exactly how the incident went down. It's clear that Scott is the one at fault here, so before going any further, Brooke decides to call back to the base to ask whether or not it's okay for her to be handling this incident.
This crash, Birdie, come work it? Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've worked a crash with one of us in it, so... No, he's not on duty. He's in his POV. I just didn't want there to be any, conflict of interest type issues. Alright, that was it. I just wanted to make sure. Yay, bye. Dang it, Birdie.
Brooke is given the go-ahead and told that there should be no issues with her handling this case, but that was before she noticed this.
You good?
Wait.
Huh?
Wait on his way.
He's not coming. Good?
Walking home, but yep, I'm good.
So, Birdie, you giving me some indicators?
Oh.
Listen.
Good woman.
Listen. Valdez is coming out just to... I'm not going to lie to you about it.
She's on her way?
Yeah, she's on her way. I'm not really comfortable with this whole thing at all, but I'm not going to lie to you about it.
Oh, no. I don't mean to put you in that Indy. Yep.
From now on, you know how it goes. You can't consume anything, okay? Because right now you're being detained.
Wait, what?
It's obvious that Scott is under the influence of something, judging by his slurred speech, slowed reactions, and slight loss of motor control. Brooke is fairly sure he's been drinking. At this point, Scott is no longer her supervisor. He's just a suspect in a case, and what's more, he's drunk and likely unpredictable, a combination which can be incredibly threatening to a female officer.
Yeah.
Please don't make my life difficult.
I would never do that to you.
Okay, I'm very uncomfortable
Be honest,
right now.
man, he's not.
And I apologize for putting you in that position.
He's not that bad for someone who's drunk. I've definitely seen. I've seen drunk people who are worse, man. Like, you know what I mean, pulling their pants down, fighting, yelling, falling down, bruh.
Are you on?
Yes, I am. And I'm going to remain on for integrity. You know you can't smoke right now.
Why?
Because if I'm going to do a DUI investigation, it impedes it, so you can't consume anything.
She's being too nice to him.
I want to get that dog. That is a really cute dog.
Fear aggression issue.
You can always train a dog. You can't consume anything. You're killing me.
I'm trying.
What's too late now?
After a short wait, another officer arrives at the scene, meaning they can finally start getting to the bottom of all of this with some sobriety tests. These lasted over 10 minutes.
Once you lit up that lighter, you're done trying. You already tried.
But it's not hard to
You
tell
already tried smoking.
how they went by just looking
There
at a
is no
few
trying.
seconds of them.
You may begin the test.
1, 2,
Oh yeah, he
3.
Oh, what the heck? Oh heck no.
Judging by this and the
was doing
overwhelming
the-
amounts of evidence
He was
against
doing the stanky leg.
him at this point, the officers thought it was safe to conclude that Scott had been drinking that night and decided it was time to put him in cuffs. Something he was far from happy about.
There's things that we can do to fix this, but
Yeah, on the bright side, at least he got cuffed before me.
It's got the hinge locks. Okay.
good to go.
Despite Scott being one of the most polite and respectful suspects ever on this channel, he was actually hit with a better sentence than the majority of criminal cops. After blowing a .156 back at the station, he was charged with driving under the influence and damaging property. He was ordered to pay just under $1,000 in fines, serve 50 hours of community service, and take multiple substance abuse and DUI classes, and had his driver's license suspended for 6 months.
That's good.
He was also sued by the driver of the vehicle he hit, and a cash settlement was reached. And on top of all of that, he also was suspended without pay for a week and given a last chance agreement, meaning one more slip up and he was out for good.
He's lucky he at least still kept his job, man, because he could have really just got fired, you know what I mean? So he did really get lucky. But yeah, man, don't drive drunk, man. Drive responsible. Or if you're gonna be drunk, take an Uber, take a Lyft, get a ride. Do not drive drunk. Don't drink and drive, okay? But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap the video up, man. Hopefully all you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like on this video. Comment down below your opinions, what you thought. If you thought the punishment was fair. Subscribe to our notifications if you're new. And I'm gonna catch you on the next video, man. It's been more Clutch. Peace out, baby.
Fly boys, so we getting every girl we lust. I'm on the cusp of greatness. It's gonna take some time, some work, and a lot of luck. Yeah, and some love, cause I don't get enough. And if it's not money, we not giving.